Hey, all you pageant patrons out there, this is Isaac again. Got to take a moment to thank a couple of commenters. They requested that I take a look at Michelle D's A Voice for Change video. Before I did that, I took a moment to look at a few more to kind of give me a baseline and to give me some thoughts and to see what the difference was, if any. So I took a look at, and actually I took a look at Antonia Porcils, and because I like her, so Miss Universe Thailand. So naturally, if you hear my pages turning, I was taking copious amounts of notes because I wanted to be sure I do my due diligence. And there's a couple of things that I did like about her video. She wants to advocate for gender inequality, decent work, and economic growth, and no poverty. Those were the big three. All three are, good ideals to work for. And so, and like I said before, she wants to focus on economic empowerment for women. But the thing that I did not see, and she does have an advocacy, it is called Little Steps. So that was the idea behind hers. But for me, it goes back to the depth of the advocacy. So let's just leave that right there. I took a look at Miss Universe Nicaragua, Shanice Palacios. I like her, so I decided to take a look at hers. And so the thing that stood out for her, she made the statement that she's willing to become a spokesperson. So, and if we are looking for a transformational leadership, shouldn't they have some sort of proven advocacy that shows how they are already transforming the lives of people right now? So for me, even though I like her, her advocacy, I don't think she has a strong advocacy. I could be wrong. If you know more about me, if you know more about that particular topic, as always, put it in the comments so that I can take a look. So, and then I looked at a few. They weren't even in English, so I don't even know what they were talking about. So, and then naturally I took a look at Miss USA, Miss Universe USA, Noelia Voigt. And she has an advocacy called One Love, and teaching about teen dating, teen violence in dating. And so then she uses this phrase, she plans to partner with. So that's another term that lets me know that even though she does plan to partner, to me, if Miss Universe is looking for transformational leadership, they've got to have some sort of a proven advocacy to show how they are transforming the lives of people already. Because to say that you're going to be a transformational leadership is so easy to do. But if you're already doing it, then that makes it easier for the Miss Universe organization. Maybe I'm being too hard. Maybe I'm being too strict about this. But then let's take a look at Michelle D. And I think I can boil it, for me, it boils down to this. She was a sister before she was a spokesperson. And that makes it very easy for me. When I say she was a sister, she got involved in that advocacy because she has two brothers that have autism. And then later she became the spokesperson for that particular organization. And so, and you can watch the video, and I did love the video, watch the video, and I think it's more impactful, especially when you can see the candidate, in this case, Michelle D, already involved in it. Why? She was a sister before she was a spokesperson. She was already taking care of her brothers. So that particular transition was so easy for her. And so, but she made a couple of points. And again, it's easy when you're involved in it, when you don't really have to even think about it because it's a part of you. And it is about autism awareness. And she is speaking for a community that people don't usually think about when they are talking about transforming lives. It's easy to talk about kids and transforming the lives of kids. It's easy, and in a sense, it's easy to talk about women because a few years ago they had what was called the Year of the Woman. And so in these past few years, there's this question of what is a woman with the whole transgender movement. So that's always a powerful movement to be a part of. But I like this, I guess, because I still teach voice and piano, and I do have autistic students, and they are on different levels, very, very, very high functioning. In some cases, had the parents not told me, I would not have even known. But it is what it is. And so I guess that's why I really like her advocacy, because that particular community often does not get the voices that they deserve, I think. And so one of the things that she says in there is every voice matters. And if you're going to talk about being transformational, every voice does matter. And then she says she wants no one left behind. You know, excuse me, teaching businesses how to employ people with autism. And I think that is very important. If we're going to talk about the depth of the advocacy, and I wanted to tell you the ones that I watched, so you know that I just didn't make this up, and I'm just trying to put a video out there. That's why I told you who I watched. But as far as the depth of her advocacy, those that I watched, Michelle D has the most depth in her advocacy. She's involved in it. She's been involved in it. It's not something that's easy to do. And when I say it's easy to do, because it's easy to say, I will be a spokesperson. And so is that a fair statement? I don't know. Is it something that Miss Universe is going to look at? I don't know. But of the 5 or 6, 8 that I looked at, and I say 8 because there are a couple that I looked at, but they didn't speak English. So that's why I added those in. But at the 8 that I looked at, she definitely has a depth, and she has a personal involvement in that advocacy. So while this is my first time, trying to, do a reaction video to that, I'm not really sure, because like I said, I've only been, like I've said before, I've only been doing pageants for just a few months. So I'm not exactly sure what the judges are going to be looking for. But if you're looking for a depth of advocacy, Michelle D has it. I don't think there's really anything else left to say, except go vote, go vote, go vote. And good luck, Michelle D. Peace out.